Hey, we're at the Disney California Adventure Food and Wine Festival for 2024. We got the tasting passport. We're going through all the marketplace booths and we're trying all the new food. I've got my fork in hand. We're ready to go eat. Why don't you come with us? This is a pizza wing. Tastes like pizza, which is the whole point. These are good wings. These are very, very lightly breaded wings. Fairly good level of spice on them. The shrimp papas locas. Got a little tiny kick that's got all these peppers on the top here. It's basically like the spicy, gooey, shrimp-based mess, essentially. Beautifully delivered, of course. Probably going to be below the wings at the moment. I'd say the shrimp's pretty good. It sounds like you don't like it as much as I do. But
fine.
Might not end up making our top 5 at the end. Olive oil cake. I think of olive oil, I think of Popeye, which is probably dating me pretty much.
No, that's what I would do. But it has a lemony flavor.
It does have a lemony flavor. It's moist. It's a really nice, light dessert on a semi-hot March day. I mean, it's not hot here. One of the things Disney does better than anybody else is sugar. And so I'm confident that we're going to get more desserts here that will probably be a little bit better than this. All right, so this is the cheeseburger bao. I'd have to say, coming in, just looking at it, this would be one of my top things I was most looking forward to today. I love bao. A little concerned about the cheeseburger part because I don't like theme park cheeseburger. A burger flavor on the inside, not really getting a ton of overwhelming cheeseburger flavor. I'm still pretty happy with it. It kind of delivers on everything they promised to be. It's bao, it's cheeseburger. These two things smash up together that you don't expect to smash up. And you get a little bit of this oddball.
It's a cool mixture. I like it. I'm glad we got it.
Yeah.
I'm most excited about this.
I would say this is the thing I've been most excited about. Anything that has chocolate, all the caramels oozing out. We were like, oh, it might melt. And we're like, oh, that might be good if it melts, right? So this is the s'mores chocolate tart. Look at that. Oh, yeah. It was a 10 going in my mouth. I'm pretty happy already. This is the best thing I've eaten so far.
I agree.
I'm sure there's going to be something else here that's as good or a little bit better, but this is my number one out the gate right now.
I like the marshmallows.
Yeah. So I've been doing this for 25 years now, more than 25 years. Covered the opening of Indiana Jones Adventure. It sort of explains the white hair. Covering theme parks in one way or another for the last quarter century. So we've seen a lot of different things here. We've been to a lot of these food festivals, which helps us to sort of understand what's good, what's bad, and what's sort of in the middle. Like everybody else, we want to eat good food. And so what we're hoping to do here is to sort of give you a guide as to what to choose and what not to choose, what to skip. But what you quickly find out when you have a sit down and eat with somebody else is that your ideas and their ideas about what's good can be totally different. And so if you're eating with someone who loves plant-based food, they might be really excited about this dish, whereas like you who've grown up eating meat might say, this doesn't taste like meat to me. So this is the old-fashioned ice cream bar. It's supposed to taste like liquor, but not have any liquor in it. I mean, it's cool on a hot day. It's got kind of a creamy texture to it. The boba's fun anywhere. Good for a hot day or even like a medium cool spring day. Nice and creamy and flavorful. I'm not sure I get a whole lot of old-fashioned.
A little bit, but not strong at all.
I'm trying to pork, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is one of my 4 or 5 basic food groups, so I'm expecting this to be fantastic. So if I was coming to the festival and I only ordered one thing, this would be what I'd order. For me, mac and cheese is comfort food. I love the pork. Certainly going to be in my top 3. So we're trying the raspberry almond cake. Is it my favorite dessert here? No, by far not my favorite dessert. Is it everything that it says it's going to be? I'd say it's everything it says.
It's interesting, but I don't think I would buy it.
Yeah, I would say that too. I don't think this is my first choice on all the desserts. And the next 2 things we're going to be doing are the Impossible meats. So this is Impossible beef. The next up is going to be Impossible chicken. I am not a fan of Impossible anything, but what I will say is everything Impossible here that I've ever tried has surprised me and made me rethink my bad attitude.
The pasta is good. Meat is not offensive.
Not offensive, which is not really what you want to have as a review for any food. More importantly, it still gives you sort of that meat flavor, particularly if you have chosen to sort of eat plant-based foods. This is a very good version of their meat, and it pairs well with the pasta. It's nice. If this is what you're looking for, you're really going to be happy.
I'm really excited because I do eat a lot of Impossible food, and I am a fan of it. I think there's mushrooms on it too. I dig this. If you're vegetarian, if you're pescatarian, whatever it is, this is definitely a choice that you want to get while you're at Food and Wine Festival.
This one is the Impossible Chicken Parm Bites. I believe you and I might be on opposite sides on this one. Let's give it a try. Basically looks like sort of an Italian-style chicken McNugget. Got sort of a very pizza-like sauce. Yeah. I think the chicken McNugget, the base of it, is pretty ordinary.
But the flavors do really come together and complement each other well. I do feel like the ones we got were a little overcooked for the Impossible Nuggets. But overall, I think it's a good dish.
This is the Baja fish taco. This is intended to be a plant-based dish. A ton of slaw. I'll be honest, we had to hunt around to find a fish in there. Does it taste like every fish taco I've ever tasted?
No.
It's got a lot more slaw, a lot more sort of that bright, sort of oily taste on it.
Yeah.
I like it.
There's definitely a kick to this too.
I'm still hunting in my mouth for the fish. Our last item, carnitas style pork belly. Probably one of the things that I'm most excited about here at the fair.
That's good.
I'm super happy. This is everything I was expecting. It's a nice little serving of it. This is going to be more than enough pork belly for me. The mac does a nice job of sort of cooling off the meat and the heat.
It has a good, like a little bit of a kick, and I can taste the tahini.
Top 3 items were the s'mores tart, which was, oh my God, that was so good. The barbecue mac and cheese, which I knew was going to be up near the top. And the surprise was the cheeseburger bao. The worst 3, I wish it wasn't the case, but raspberry almond cake didn't really do it for us. The Impossible chicken parmesan looked like bad chicken McNuggets from some cafeteria. And the Baja fish taco, we couldn't find any fish in the fish taco. Overall, we had a great time here. There's lots of great things to eat and try at the Disney Food and Wine Festival. I'm Brady McDonald from the Orange County Register. If you want to read more theme park news, check out ocregister.com and just click on theme park. Thanks a lot.